Step-by-step guide on how to bake cake. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to MD Frank Solutions. Please subscribe to our channel and also follow our page on Facebook to see more of our videos. Today, we're going to bake a delicious cake from scratch. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced baker, this step-by-step guide will ensure you create a perfect cake every time. So, let's get started. Step 1. Ingredients and tools. First, let's go over our ingredients and tools. Here's what you'll need. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1½ cups of sugar, ½ cup of unsalted butter, softened, 1 cup of milk, 2 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, ½ teaspoon of salt. Tools needed. Mixing bowls, measuring cups and spoons, hand mixer or stand mixer, spatula, cake pans, parchment paper, cooling rack. Step 2. Preparing the batter. Now that we have everything ready, let's start baking. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, and prepare your cake pans. Grease the pans with butter and line the bottom with parchment paper. Next, in a large mixing bowl, add 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mix these dry ingredients together and set them aside. In another bowl, cream together ½ cup of unsalted butter and 1½ cups of sugar until the mixture is light and fluffy. This should take about 3-4 minutes with a hand mixer on medium speed. Now, add 2 large eggs to the butter and sugar mixture, one at a time, beating well after each addition. Then, mix in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Gradually add the dry ingredients to the wet mixture, alternating with 1 cup of milk. Start and end with the dry ingredients. Mix until just combined. Don't overmix, or your cake will be dense. Step 3. Baking the cake. Pour batter into cake pans. Divide the batter evenly between your prepared cake pans. Smooth the tops with a spatula to ensure even baking. Place the pans in the preheated oven and bake for 25-30 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Remember, baking times can vary, so keep an eye on your cakes. Once the cakes are done, remove them from the oven and let them cool in the pans for about 10 minutes. Then, transfer them to a cooling rack to cool completely. Step 4. Preparing the frosting. While the cakes are cooling, let's prepare the frosting. Today, we're making a simple buttercream frosting. Ingredients needed for frosting: 1 cup of unsalted butter, softened, 3-4 cups of powdered sugar, 1/4 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. In a large bowl, beat the butter until creamy. Gradually add the powdered sugar, 1 cup at a time, beating well after each addition. Add 1/4 cup of milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and beat until the frosting is light and fluffy. If the frosting is too thick, add a little more milk. If it's too thin, add more powdered sugar. Step 5. Assembling and decorating the cake. Now that our cakes are completely cool, it's time to assemble them. Place 1 cake layer on a serving plate. Spread a generous amount of frosting on top. Place the second cake layer on top of the frosting. Use the remaining frosting to cover the top and sides of the cake. Smooth the frosting with a spatula. Step 6. Final presentation and tasting. You can decorate your cake with sprinkles, fruit, or any decorations you like. Be creative and have fun with it. And there you have it, a beautifully baked and frosted cake. Let's cut a slice and see how it turned out. It's delicious. Moist, fluffy, and just the right amount of sweetness. I hope you enjoyed this baking tutorial and give this recipe a try at home. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to MD Frank Solutions for more delicious recipes. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. Happy baking, everyone!